coming into this, everyone was saying, oh, it's the home advantage and it's going to give you a massive boost, but it was so hard to just imagine what it would feel like. But when I stepped into the stadium before the hurdles, it was just such an incredible feeling. Just as soon as, you know, my name was mentioned, the crowd just went wild, and it was such a great feeling. And I said before, it sounds really cheesy, oh, the crowd will help you, but it did so much, especially in the running events. It just kind of pushed you along. So yeah, it was incredible.
Jess, your face has been everywhere. Can you just put into context how much pressure that's put on you, and how did you manage those expectations going into these games?
Yeah, I can talk about it openly now because it's done. But yeah, I think obviously I was really aware of all the pressure and what people were expecting me to do, and like I said before, everyone just expected me to win. So yeah, I've had a few moments at home with my fiance worrying a bit and, you know, wondering if it was all gonna go right the way I wanted it to, or whether something would happen and it'd fall apart. So it's a huge amount of pressure, but again, just such a unique position that I was in, and I wanted to make the most of that opportunity and just make sure that I trained as hard as I could and delivered on those 2 days. And thankfully I can sit here and say that I did.
Just a question for you, Greg.
Yeah.
Have you tried to think about how your life is going to change? And do you know how it's going to change after this?
No idea, to be honest. Again, I don't think it's completely hit me what's actually happened. I can sort of say, yes, I'm an Olympic champion now, which is something that I've wanted my entire life, but the emotion that comes with it, I'm not quite sure how to take it on board. It's a very, very, very strange feeling, and I'm sort of very happy, but again, don't really know how to get that out at the moment. And until I get that medal, I think it won't have hit me at all. And I'm looking forward to that side of things, because that's going to be one of the greatest moments of my life, I think. And once I've got that, hopefully it'll hit home a little bit more. And again, I don't know how my life's going to change now. I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. Look forward to it.
It's a question for both of you. You've talked about the atmosphere in the stadium itself. Are you fully aware of the impact your success has had on the country as a whole?
Not yet, to be honest. Again, I've not really looked to see what's going on. I mean, there's been lots of great messages, a lot of people saying it was inspiring and everything else, and again, that's one of the reasons we go out there, we do it. We love doing what we're doing, we love showing everybody what we're doing, and if we have gone out there and inspired a lot of people, that's absolutely fantastic. That is part of why we do it. So, I mean, I haven't felt any of it yet, but I'm hoping there's a couple of kids out there that are thinking, oh, I'll do long jump now. I like that ginger guy over there, he was pretty good. I'll see if I can be like him. So yeah, I'm hoping we've inspired, and again, I mean, the likes of Jess and Mo have been there for a couple of years now, doing incredible things. I think these guys have been inspiring them for a long time, and I'm hoping I can jump on that now and be one of the guys to be inspiring too.
Jess, what did you do in between finishing the morning session and then coming back for the 800? Because you obviously must have known that you just needed to get round to win gold. How did you sort of prepare for that, and did you also know that you wanted to go out and win that race?
Yeah, it was quite hard because coming in after the javelin, I was really overwhelmed and I felt really teary already, but at the same time I just didn't want to get too carried away, because I was thinking, oh, if I get tripped up in the 800 or something happens and I'm not able to get round, I didn't want to get too carried away, but I still knew that I had a big lead. So I literally stayed at the track. I went in the combined events room and just put my iPad on and had a little sleep and just got as much energy on board and just tried to focus and not get too carried away. But I was so nervous, so nervous, but excited as well. I think it will be very hard to top that. I think that's going to be probably one of my greatest moments, but I'm still only 26 and I think I've got a few more years left, and you know, I want to keep going. I've come away from this with no problems or issues, just soreness and tiredness from the event, and yeah, I definitely want to have a bit of a break now and just switch off a bit and enjoy life, but yeah, I think that I definitely want to achieve a little bit more in this sport.